Okay guys, welcome back to Lightning Outdoors. This may seem weird, but I finally kind of organized my tackle. We're going to give you a kind of tour of my tackle bag, and kind of tour of what I've done. It's not that bad, but as you can see here, this is all my soft plastics. Actually, one moment. Can't forget Panfish Assassins. Quick glimpse. Yeah, that's just a little bit of what I've done. This is every single one of the soft plastics I own. Well, for the most part, that are in bags. Not all my soft plastics are in bags. Most of my crappie ones aren't. But, in the bag, well, then got some grubs back there. We got Yum Tequila Sunrise Ribbon Tails. We got Berkeley Power Bait. We got Cabela's Go-To Firetail Grubs. Dark green, orange, and purple chart. Then we got white and clear there. Then we got, looks like, this is Zoom Old Monsters. Watermelon red. We got some Bass Pro Shops 10-inch Junebug Chartreuse. Berkeley Power Bait. Electric Grape. Bass Pro Shops Black Chart Garlic Scented Ribbon Tails. Now we're starting to get into swim baits and flukes. Those are some Excite Shad Dynasty swim sheds. Quicksilver, I think's the color. Give me a moment. Yeah, Shad Dynasty Quicksilver. We got some Berkeley Podgy swim sheds. Saw those in the last video. My tubes. Some Lunker City Ribster swim sheds. Some cream flukes. Some Zoom Watermelon Red flukes. First pack of flukes I ever bought. I bought them way back with these boys. The Yums. Bought them a long time ago. Gosh, what was it? That was a year and a half, 2 years ago. So yeah, they're pretty old baits. The Yum Craws, some Smattis, I think that's how you say it, Smattis baits, some drop shot worms, the gulp, shrimp, and crabs, the Guggen Bandito bugs, and Alabama craw, and summer craw. Then we got Zoom Watermelon Red, Zoom Watermelon Red Baby Brush Hogs, the Havoc Bobby Lane Fatty Craw. What color is this again? Green Pumpkin Red. The Missile Baits. I think this is called, the 48. Watermelon Red, I believe. Yep. Super Salt Plus 6-inch Lizard Black Red Glitter by Zoom. Great bait. The Yum Dinger. Morning Dawn, I believe is what that is. Very similar to the Sunrise. Right here we got some more Bass Pro baits. Sorry, I'm still working on it. We got the Bass Pro Shops Floating Worm Junebug. Fabulous on a drop shot. We got some Fishui Lure. You can see the tail of it there. Just a straight tail worm. I don't know what color it is. I'm guessing watermelon red. We got some Bass Pro Shops. Oh, I'm missing a color. Or I'm missing a bait. I'll find it in a minute. Oh well. Those were Grape Chart. What was it? It was like Curly Tail or something like that. No, not Curly Tail. Speed, something like. It was basically rip off of the Zoom bait. Their speed worm. They're now straight tails because the tails got ripped off. Then we got some QVD Perfect Plastics. Finesse worms, bold bluegill. Then we got some Zoom trick worms and bubblegum. Then we got Ned Rig stuff. As I said before, Panfish Assassin. Then we got some Zoom Bass Pro Shops white stickos. And give me a minute to go find those cut tails. Here they are, the Zoom, or no, not Zoom. Sorry, I keep saying that. Bass Pro cut tails. You see it like that. The ones that I was struggling on is basically the other half of that tail. These are in plum. Throw these on a tube head or something like that and fish it like a Ned rig. Works wonderful. I'm going to put these back with the ribbon tails right here. Very, very front. Yeah, those are all my soft plastics. All of them. Or almost all of them. This is... I got so much gear. Be back in a moment. Okay, originally this was just going to be that box, but, you know, I'm starting to get a little carried away, so I said, you know what? Let's just show y'all most of my tackle at least a good chunk of my findable tackle. I got a lot of stuff. We're going to start with some miscellaneous here after those. Just got a pair of rulers. My tape measure broke. Fish pulled. I was measuring one fish. The end rusted off. Finally. I had that thing. At least 3 years now. Or did have it. Threw it away this summer. Just before I got my channel. So yeah, I just stuck 2 rulers in there. 24-inch bass. That's a very, very big bass. You catch a bass that big, let me know in the comments. I want a picture of that thing. And we got some ledger rug jigs. Probably stash those in the other ones. Keep these in the package because they're in the package. They were buried underneath all my stuff. Been wondering where they went. Oh well. Throw that to the side. We got ourselves a Bass Pro Shops bait rag. Got it for Christmas. I think it was a year ago, roughly. A year or two. Yeah. You clip it to your pants, wipe your hands on it. Then we got my crappie box. Nothing super fancy. We got some Roadrunners, jig heads, and hooks in there. Got some bobbers there. Bobber stop here. Put that in. Bait needle for carp. Yeah, I couldn't find one of mine, so I just bent out another hook. It's that simple to make. All the soft plastics there. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Some split shots. A hand-tied feather jig. It's a very, very poor attempt. Very poor attempt. And then that's where I'm going to put some crankbaits eventually. Something like crappie bait, crappie cranks, and bluegill cranks. This is more of a bluegill box, but you get the point. Let me go get some more. Okay, we're back. Tripod I use in some of my videos. Not all of them, as in this one. Most of my slip floats, we got a Thrill Big Fish slider. We got some Carlisles. Found that one floating in the lake. Old Carlisle package. Bought that thing. When did I buy it? Oh, that was 2 years ago now. Yeah, I gave away 2 of the Carlisles in a kit to some buddies. They didn't have a lot of stuff. My fly box. Got some bluegill flies in there that I hand tied. Bass fly. This is all not. That's a fly that somebody found and gave me. Another bluegill fly attempt. I'm not a fly fisherman. Just keep that in mind. I don't fly fish. I don't do any of that. It's not my thing. I got this big old 10-inch live bait bobber that I haven't used in a very long time. Almost got a fish on it. My brother would have listened to me and grabbed the rod, not the line. Then we got a Berkley weigh bag here for doing like makeshift tournaments against my brothers and stuff when we're not doing most fish and we're doing heaviest 5 or this and that. Yeah, I've only lost a few of those. Our last one where we did that, 2 fish, and then you just kept calling. He came back with nothing after like 3.5 hours of fishing. Just because your trolling motor dies doesn't mean to stop fishing. keep fishing. Here's my cat box, updated edition. Obviously, I already did a video on it. Weights, swivels, more weights, hooks, miscellaneous, more miscellaneous, some sliders, carp stuff, don't touch, some beads, more hooks, more miscellaneous, more hooks, tons of split shots, some dip tubes, more dip tubes, more stink bait stuff, bobber, some more hooks, and then junk. Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. I don't catfish that much anymore. You should have seen me though back in and it's Bass Pro Shops tackle box, by the way. Okay, that's next. Oh, you don't need to see that yet. Anyway, y'all know my dual-sided bass box. I'd actually recommend getting that thing for any pond or bank fisherman for Christmas. Great box. You can fit all your necessities in it, but this is my current terminal box. Just because I was starting to run out of room in the other one. We got my jerk baits up there. It's supposed to be terminal. I ran out of room in my hard bait box because I had to put spinner baits in it. We got my 2 jerk baits. Got my frog. There'll eventually be more in there. Just some time. Miscellaneous stuff I got there. All my hooks. My swim bait hooks. Some Lindy jig heads. An extra skirt. All my weights. My shaky heads. One moment. I don't know what people call this, but I call it a swinging head. Just standard swinging head. Going over rock. That head moves, that bait moves slowly behind it. I got my Ned head in there. Got a random jig head for saltwater fishing. I don't fish saltwater. Okay guys, I decided to move the tackle breakdown outside. Anyway, this is our hard bait, spinner bait, jig box thingy. Finally got that in place. We got all our spinner baits up here. We got 1/2 ounce. We got a bunch of other random ones. We got like 3 or 4 Walmart baits in there. We got our 2 jigs in there. Homemade top water. My popper. Yep, guys, I put y'all remember this bad boy who got stuck in me? Come on, get unstuck. Popped a new hook back on him. Then I took my Demon Dragon, put some hooks on him. We got our mid-depth / shallow runners. We got our deep diver. Got our swim bait. And we got our lipless. Here, let me show you. Oh, and then I forgot one. It's also a medium runner. I found this one in Missouri. If you didn't watch the second Missouri trip, go watch it after this video. Just slapped some hooks on it this morning. That Storm crankbait I found. Slapped some trebles on it, called it good. That's all we really needed to do. That's all you really ever need. Next, we're just going to go over some lines that I got. Some Berkley Trilene Big Game 10-pound. Bass Pro Crappie Max Camouflage 6-pound. 80-pound spider wire. 10-pound Power Pro. Some Berkley scent attractant. My lucky stringer, that blue thing. Yep, hauled a 5-pound drum with it. My net, just a simple trout net. And my tackle bag. Nothing special, just a simple Berkley one. By the way, guys, thanks for watching. Click subscribe, leave a like, do all that junk. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you haven't watched my last video, all my creature baits, go do it, please. And click subscribe, as I just said. And stay tuned for January 1st. I am releasing a whole new video of all my adventures from this year. Some bloops, some goof ups, some mistakes, some this and that. Most of it happened off camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting it on camera. Still, for some reason, all the big fish I catch here bite when I don't have my camera with me. Oh, frame rate was going weird for a moment. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Forgot a few things. My Swiss Army knife. Some black Bass Pro jig heads. These are the old packaging. They still make this packaging, just not that color anymore. Printing. Then we got some Hog Wild dough balls. Love these things. I also got some Hog Wild dip bait. I don't use it ever. Last dip bait I had was, well, no, it's magic bait, stuff like that. Last dip bait I had was some Hog Wild, and I threw it in the trash can. Hello, everybody. As you can see, I backlashed my reel. It's not what you think. It's a snag lash. Sorry, I'm just getting spammed by YouTube videos. Yeah, guys. This one's going in the album. Oh, and by the way, if I say I'm going to put stuff in the description, don't actually check the description, because I probably didn't put it in the description. Sorry about the bad frame rate. I'll see y'all next time. Time to go figure out how to get this out of my reel. Hey guys, you know that bait caster I bought? With this reel and combo cost me $80? I've had it for a couple of days. Maybe a week or two. The reel broke. Legit. I'll cast. Putting it between my legs. I reel. And it's struggling to reel. And then, look at that. It won't work. My reel already broke. So, yeah, I was just testing my brand new bait. Just finished carving it and stitching it and stuff. Here we go again.